Hi team, welcome to Thursday. We've had a really great week of some pretty classic CrossFit and that theme's continuing today. It's a 15-minute AMRAP, 10 shoulder to overhead, 20 front squats, and then a 200-meter run. To cover the cardio first up, we've had cardio the last 3 days, and both days I said to choose something different. So likewise again, when you hit that cardio piece at the end of every round, try and choose something different from what you've done in the last 2 days. So whether it be run, double unders, jumping jacks, up downs, burpees, rowing, exercise bike, whatever it is that you've got home, let's choose something different from what you have done over the last 2 days. The run starts off with 10 shoulder to overhead. So we're really going to look at a push press here. So you're going to grab your backpack either end. We're going to make sure that we start with our elbows just in front of that backpack, creating that nice little shelf. Our dip is vertical and controlled. We're thinking about keeping our heels down, our torso nice and vertical before we snap that hip and punch that barbell up over our head. Remember, all things overhead, arms pressing through the bag, rib cage down, bum squeezed. Back down, elbows come in front, let it touch your shoulders before you go dip drive again. In the dip doesn't need to be too deep, doesn't need to turn into a thruster, just enough to give yourself the power of your hips and to drive that bag off your shoulders. If it stays tidy, the drive and the press overhead takes care of itself, so focus a lot on that dip. Remember, particularly when we're cycling shoulder to overhead, if our bag's not that heavy, that we want to make sure the bags touch our shoulders before we start to dip into the next rep. We want to absolutely make sure that we've driven fully through our hips before we try and press that bag out overhead. You want to allow all the bigger muscles in your body to do the majority of the work here. So use those legs. Your 20 front squats, you're starting in a similar position to that push press. You're just going to try and drive those elbows up that little bit harder. From here, we're just descending those hips back and down. Keeping those elbows up, we're going to sit all the way to the very bottom of the squat before we think about standing up nice and straight. In our squat, we're thinking, starts off by descending those hips back and down. We want to keep our knees out, tracking along with our toes, our heels on the floor, and a super vertical chest. At no point do we really want to relax, particularly towards the bottom of that squat. So make sure you stay active and have a nice tight tummy all the way through. Again, like I said at the start, another classic bit of CrossFit. Looking at this, well, 15 minutes is a long time. I think you can go hard here. Take a nice steady pace through the front squat. Take a breath. I feel like that's actually going to be an opportunity for you to recover your breathing. And then that's going to allow you to attack that cardio piece hard. Looking forward to seeing how you get on with this one. This is one that you can post your scores into Wodify. So looking forward to seeing how you all get on with this. Enjoy.